Hi everyone, welcome to This Is What We Think About.
Dot dot dot.
My name is Tuli and this is Akile. And Sax, what is on your mind today?
So today we will be talking about the township, particularly Soweto, because that's where we're from. And for those of you who don't know what the township is, so
Yeah.
in Johannesburg, gold was discovered many years ago,
Yeah.
and the white people then who lived in Johannesburg wanted the people to come and work.
Yeah.
So what they did, they got the black people from the homeland, but they wanted them close enough to work, but far away from them because it was still very, very racist. And so they created the township, which is really small, congested housing with not a lot of facilities.
Yeah.
So Soweto stands for Southwestern Township because that's where it is located in Johannesburg.
Fantastic. So, mina kulele ePhefeni, Orlando West. Sax, which township do you come from?
Edule, which is like 5 minutes from Mpefeni.
Do you have any positive or memorable things that you like about the township that you grew up in?
So one of my favorite things about the township,
Yes.
especially because I've been in and out of the township so
Yeah.
much, not just leaving South Africa, I mean, not just leaving the township, but like the country.
Yeah.
And what I miss is the ease
Okay.
in which you can talk to people,
Yeah.
you know, whether it's in a public place or a taxi, a bus, wherever, you can just easily strike up a conversation, talk
Yeah.
about anything, personal or lighthearted. That's what I really miss, just
Yeah.
feeling connected to human beings.
What I recently was craving the other day was amakikipi, and I'm saying this because growing up there was a lady who owned Ispaza, and amakikipi kwake growing up were amazing. And I found it so difficult to find amakikipi kwake now, you know. So I definitely miss the snacks and that are specific to Ekasi. So those are memories that I'm taking with me as I grow. And as you leave, you guys, I don't stay in the same township. I still stay on the outskirts of Soweto, but I wish I could go back, you know, and get the same snacks that I used to have before, particularly Keep. I don't have that anymore.
Yeah, I don't get them at the
No,
supermarket.
definitely you don't get those there, you know.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk about something that I don't like about the township.
Okay.
And because of the history of our country,
Sure.
the history of the township, there is a lot of brokenness.
Yeah.
And what I don't like is seeing people using drugs, young kids, like people we knew growing up, you know, little boys, you used to know them and then now you see them and they're drug addicts and they're doing drugs. Again, when my little brother was arrested, I used to go visit him at juvenile, and being there and seeing so many other kids that I knew or they knew me, that was so heartbreaking. And that's one thing I don't like about the brokenness of the township.
I've had lots of people in interesting conversations where I'd ask, why did you leave the township, or would you buy a house in the township? So I decided to buy a house in Soweto, and I've got family members who outright told me, no, I'm not going to buy a house in Soweto for particularly that reason, where they don't feel it's safe because they grew up and exposed to these things. They feel like the township does not offer anything. If anything, we're going backwards, so let's leave. And as we leave a part of ourselves, we leave the history. So as opposed to making it better, why not build a community center that helps those people? Maybe why stay because they don't have equipment, you know, they don't have the resources, and now they find, you know, enjoyment in drugs and things that are negative. So in us leaving, yes, we want a better life, but as you know, we leave, we also leave a part of ourselves behind. We leave the other people behind to suffer. So that's also something that I get torn between, where it's like I want to improve, but I also want
to live your life.
You
want to live your life, but you want to contribute, you know.
Another reason is that perhaps they don't have the role models. So if everyone leaves, then who's going to be the person that they look up to see that it's possible to leave the township or to stay and to start a successful business or to be a part of the community? So leaving and staying has its own things.
Definitely, 100%. That's like, I think that's like the struggle. Everybody who's educated or improved themselves somehow, who is from the township, struggles with it's like, do I stay? Do I leave? You know, I think that's just.
But what I do like definitely is that over the years since I left and coming back and visiting families, that the township does progress. You can see the streets are better, you can see Nama Mall, you can see that the lifestyle is getting better. People are opening up to seeing that it starts in the grassroots, whether it's a training center or a computer center, an internet cafe. People need to be upskilled. And I guess sometimes you have to go out and see what people are doing and then bring those things into Ekasi and build them up. And you don't need much, really. You just need izandla zakho, you need an idea. You need people to come through. And what I love about Ekasi is that, you know, people are supportive. It's a very entry level and a very natural way of engaging with people. You know, it's a motherly, fatherly engagement, and you can respect people in that sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. There's authenticity in the township.
Definitely.
One thing that I really love about the township, and I'm super grateful for, is music and dancing.
Okay.
Thank you, township. I love music. I love dancing, and that's obviously because of the culture of the township. I mean, we know New Year's Eve in the township is like a township bash. And you hear music all the time, because it's not like being in the suburbs where the people complain about noise pollution. You know, there could be a wedding happening here, and after tears happening there, this happening there, and there's music everywhere. And that's what I miss when I'm not in the township, is that life, just hearing like, oh, there's life, you know. And with the culture of dance and music, it's like we don't take ourselves too seriously. Like, we know what an emergency is, what something that serious is. We don't take everything seriously, you know. We can laugh at ourselves and just, you know, enjoy it.
Also, just to add, I think every township or every place is made by the people. So if we, for example, if we leave and go to another suburb or another township, it's the people that make it what it is. So it could be the lifestyle, the food as well. Some people are known for the clothing and the lifestyle, and if you maybe ask what makes their township unique, that certain thing puts them on the map. So definitely. I know, for example, Epifani is the Kaizer Chiefs. It's a soccer team that actually puts them on the map. I remember Gnama Ground.
Dube Swallows.
I think also if Dube like redirects people, it's ShopRite.
Oh, and this place.
Oh, that taxi rank, the busy road with taxis. I remember it very well. Dube and the ShopRite that we used to go to and buy all the time. And actually, I was there recently, and it's changed. It's developed now the ATMs. Now they're selling other things. It's amazing. One thing that doesn't change is the street vendors. You always have street vendors there, and I love what you can get quality, you know, vegetables at an affordable price.
Yeah, no, really, super affordable, because the same thing at a supermarket will cost like 5 to 10 times more.
Definitely.
You know, so I don't know where they get them though, but they're affordable. You know, if you're hungry, don't ask.
Sure. Another thing I was actually thinking of is the transport system.
Yes.
It's so accessible. That makes a big difference. In Lankule, you know, there were taxis, buses, trains. There was just no excuse, you know. If Ekaya Akna Moto, make a way to get to school, make a way to get to work. And you never had a problem moving around, and those are survival skills that help you get around as you grow up. Very, very essential. That can only be taught, I guess, in the environment that you're in, but also if you're willing to learn.
Yeah, because the public transport system in South Africa is not very good.
No.
And in the township we have some, and you can also walk, but when you live in the suburbs, you must have a car. Like, there is no other way to get around. Either you have a car or Uber, so definitely.
Or just walking. I enjoy like memories of walking far distances.
And it's safe, because there are other people in the streets. You're not walking for distances and nobody's there. There are people in the streets, so you can walk.
Another thing that I'm thinking right now is the navigation. So my guys, they're very close together. So it's interesting how one guy can just change into another one. So no fire, you know, and there's no border that says now welcome to fire, entering the fire. You're just there, and it's because you can sense the people, the place, the music, that okay, now I'm in a different township. But everything is connected. I just love how that navigation helps you with navigation and life basically all together. It's very, very interesting, you know. I think so. It is a beautiful place. Any township that you come from, please let us know which township do you come from and what makes your township unique.
What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Do you want to leave? Do you want to stay? Are you torn? You know, like us, you know, should I leave? Should I stay? Should I contribute? Should I just live my life?
But more than anything, we actually have to appreciate the places that we come from, because it's when we know where we come from that we can contribute positively to where we're going forward, and we can bring more people along.
I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. And that's it for today.
Thank you for joining us, and this is what we think about.
Till
and
subscribe and comment and like, because we like you.
Yes. Till next time. Bye-bye.